100 years ago, on this day, a tragedy unfolded. One that history claims as one of the bloodiest and darkest days of the Indian struggle for independence, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. In April 1919, the British government was at the pinnacle of its rule. Tension was brewing in the city of Amritsar, Punjab, amid riots and protests against the tyranny of the British and continuous retaliation by the British Raj. On 13th April 1919, Colonel Dyer received word of a protest meeting being organized at Jallianwala Bagh. He led his troops and stormed into the Bagh, armed with rifles, where about 20,000 unarmed people had gathered, some in protest of the Rowlatt Act and others in celebration of the festival of Baisakhi. The British troops blocked the only entrance to the walled garden and indiscriminately opened fire. With no means to escape, people ran helter-skelter for their lives. To save themselves from the firing, some jumped into the well, dying in its confining depths. The bloodbath ended only after the British troops had exhausted their ammunition. The official death count, as recorded by the British government, was 379, with about 1,100 wounded. But the actual death toll, as per the Indian National Congress, was over 1,000, with about 1,500 injured.
The Dandi March. Gandhiji decided to launch the Salt Satyagraha at Dandi in Gujarat. On the 12th of March 1930, Gandhiji set out from Sabarmati Ashram with 78 of his followers for launching the Salt Satyagraha. Along with others, Sarojini Naidu and Mithuben Petit also accompanied him. In his march from Sabarmati to Dandi, covering a distance of 385 kilometers, people joined him in very large numbers. On the 6th of April, Gandhiji picked up the salt on the seashore at Dandi and broke the Salt Act. Thus began the nationwide civil disobedience movement.
భారత స్వతంత్ర సంగ్రామం అల్లూరి సీతారామరాజు ఒక మహోజ్వల శక్తి. ఆయన జరిపిన సాయుధ పోరాటం స్వతంత్ర పోరాటంలో ఒక ప్రత్యేక అధ్యాయం. అగ్గిపిడుగు, మన్యం విప్లవం, వీరుడు, తెలుగు జాతి పౌరుషాన్ని ప్రపంచానికి చాటిన మహాయోధుడు అల్లూరి సీతారామరాజు. మన స్వతంత్ర సమర యోధులు మరియు గొప్ప నాయకుల త్యాగం వలనే మనకు 1947 ఆగస్టు 15న స్వతంత్రం లభించింది. జై హింద్.
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was born on January 23, 1897 in Cuttack, Odisha. His father was Janaki Nath Bose and mother was Prabhavati Devi. He was influenced by the teachings of Swami Vivekananda. He was elected president in the Indian National Congress twice. He formed the Azad Hind Fauj on 5th July 1943. He gave famous slogan, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom." He died on 18th August in plane crash in Tawan.
Rani Lakshmi Bai was born on 19th November 1828 and died on 18th June 1858. While fighting the British at Gwalior, she was an unforgettable warrior in the history of India. She was famous as the Rani of Jhansi or as the renowned Queen of Jhansi.
Lachit Borpukon was an Ahom Borpukon, but known primarily for commanding the Ahom forces and victory in the Battle of Saraighat. He was born on 24th November 1622. He died on 25th April 1672. By the Battle of Saraighat, Lachit, with his patriotism and dedication to his land, in order to protect his land, he even beheaded his own uncle.
Sarojini Naidu Nee Chottapadhyay was born on 13 February 1879 and died on 2 March 1949, was an Indian political activist and poet. She was the former governor of Uttar Pradesh. She played an important role in the Indian independence movement against the British Raj.
Bhagat Singh was a charismatic Indian revolutionary who participated in the mistaken murder of a junior British police officer in what was to be retaliation of the death of an Indian nationalist. He was born on 28 September 1907, Banga, Pakistan, and he was died on 23 March 1931, Lahore Central Jail, Pakistan.
Mahatma Gandhi is one of the greatest leaders that the history has never produced. He was not only a great politician but also a great social and religious leader. Mahatma Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869 in small town Gujarat.